All right, this is going to be journal entry number 1. I'm going to be using these journals as a way to help keep myself motivated as well as disciplined and consistent with it. I want to try to do entry every day, working on some of the progress in my house. We had a basement flood about a year ago now. We didn't get enough of it done by contractors to complete. We ran out of kind of money. So now I'm going to try to do it myself the rest of the way. I do have lots of tools and things and stuff like that to do. I just lack in the confidence of trying to do it. So I'm hopefully going to be able to use these video logs as a way to keep myself honest with myself and keep going, because I've really just struggled to keep on it. So yeah, I mean, hopefully I can use this as a way to keep myself motivated and pushed and to continuing forward on this task at hand. And yeah, so I mean, right now we're going to try to clean up this work surface, well, the kitchen counters, because I'm going to have to patch the hole in the ceiling there from a leaky toilet from above. And then I still have upper cabinets, microwave to reinstall, sink to put back in, and a dishwasher to plumb in. So I'm going to try to do some of that stuff, at least clean it tonight, because it is late and I will not get all of this done tonight, but at least if I can do some cleaning, I can do some more of it tomorrow. We have a fridge that's turned into a cabinet, as well as in this room we have the mechanical, and down in here we have a whole pile of stuff that will need to be cleaned. So without further ado, let's I'm going to put you guys down and I'm going to get after it. And yeah. Okay, so step 1 kind of complete for the night. Those are shelves, and in the craft inner box there's some brackets, because as you can see in the white paint, the idea is to do 2 shelves on those brackets, so that way you can put a lot of weight on it. And then we also have the plumbing for the dishwasher that's going to go in there. You know, stud finder level, some other stuff that's going to go upstairs into the shop. Your miscellaneous screws in those 2 containers there, and then extra wire in there. So door hardware that we have that was taken off when the restoration was done for the basement. And then we have our outlet covers. So the hope is that a lot of this stuff is now a little more accessible to be able to grab, to find. We'll get rid of that stuff. I didn't really succeed in clearing and making tons of space. I mean, we have some utilities like extra shims for doors. I'm probably not going to need any of that. Gloves, a lot of little miscellaneous in the bucket. And then most of my electric power tools are in the milk crate here. Those are stuff that I'm going to use a little more regularly. Shop vac's got to go out of here. Anyway, I put all my drywall tools in there. So like auto feed drill and some other cutting tools. Really, they were impulsive purchases that I had bought prior to doing a lot of this stuff, and I didn't end up using it as much. So that's kind of why they're on their own separate bag versus everything else. Is those are going to get packed away, and then probably we'll kind of sort out what we're doing with it. Now we're going to go over into here. And we're going to clear out the utility room. So we have, what we're going to get rid of is, we're going to get rid of this box, most of the stuff here in the corner. There's the door for the fridge, or the freezer part of the fridge. We're going to move all this stuff and remove all this junk. My drill chargers or battery chargers are in here. But we're gonna try to clean this room up now. And yeah, go from there. So, woohoo. All right, so we've got the pile of stuff here gone. We've got most of this top. This is gonna stay up here. It's a piece of stained glass art. It'll be safe here for now. Most of that stuff's all gone. Just the things that need to stay down here are down here. Things left to do in this room. We need a door handle, need to trim that shim, the one down there. And we have to do insulation and a vapor barrier down here. So I still got the insulation to do. That is a future me problem. That will be another night. I also have to do up the venting. There'll be a vent coming out here, give or take, for the dryer. So, which is on the other side of that wall. So I'll have to put that in. We're gonna leave the backup sump pump in here because, well, there's the sump, so might as well keep the pump with the sump. Yeah, so that's that. And now, because a handful of stuff migrated back into the kitchen, such as that bag, that box, and a couple other things, we are going to sort that and then get rid of that and go from there. All right, well, that's it for tonight. It is now getting late. So the box is now empty. I'm gonna toss it out, or I'm just gonna toss some spare stuff in it. I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna take those boxes of nails upstairs into the garage, and then a couple other bits and bobs, but that's gonna be it for the night. Yeah, so to recap what all we got done, which was a whole lot of some stuff. We got the counter cleared and kind of remessified, added more junk to it, but I think for the most part I have a better understanding where and what is what. Some important tools are more accessible and also not scattered about in a couple rooms. There are still more scattered throughout the rest of the house, so I still have to organize a lot of those. So that's going to be a little bit of what tomorrow's got in store for us, is going to be a little bit of doing that stuff. We also have the fridge is now emptied. There's some stuff on top, but I mean, one box has all the outlets that are still left to do. The other one is some light bulbs. There's still lots to do in this place. Like, we can take a walk down the hallway here. The worst room is going to be this one. So this room is really bad. I have to decide, well, I got to take the last of the wallpaper off, because you can vaguely see it down there. When we had to add new drywall because of the flood, we are obviously not able to match the drywall. Could do wainscoting. I really don't like the look of wainscoting, and when I get into here, I'll make a little more sense of what my plans are. But I still got to clean that room, all things considered, because I got a ton of tools in there. In the bathroom, I still got to clear off this sink, which won't take too long, and then put that mirror back on that you saw earlier in the utility room, and whatnot, and clean the bathroom. And then this one's probably one of the closer rooms to being done. I do have to do the plumbing for this vanity. The plumbing was cut out because it had some issues back in the day, so I'll have to do that. And I have other rooms as well that I'll need to address. There's 2 other bedrooms back there, so I'll have to do those. And then this room that's over here, that'll be another one to do. But so much to do, so little time to do everything. But this is kind of where I'm going to end today. I think tomorrow I'll try to do the ceiling hole and maybe some of the bathroom. I have some other stuff that I got to do as well that I'll take you guys on the journey of. But yeah, I think that's going to conclude my Saturday. I got plenty to do, and thank you for joining me. And I'm going to kind of keep doing this until I get this this basement done. And yeah, thanks for joining the ride. Anyway, thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.